Hey everyone, it's Cholador once again bringing you another Pokemon Wi-Fi battle, this time against Erick35k. So you can see our teams here in the preview. I'm gonna hit the start button to get this party started. So yeah, he's gonna start off with its Drapion, which is kinda bulky and really beast. So I was like, what can I do to this thing? So I started out with my Greninja just to get a free U-turn. I'm gonna switch, whoa, Commerce Weapon. So I went for the U-turn, which did a good 25%, 30% even, as I take the life or recoil. I change into my Slowbro just to take whatever he wanted to do, except the incoming knockoff. I still get outplayed with that knockoff. Hate knockoff, but I love it. I hate it. And it was a crit, because why not? So he drops my Rocky Helmet, which still did some damage. As he restores health with its Black Sludge. So I just switch out just to get the Regenerator as I go into my T-Tar. Just because he cannot knock off my Tyranitarite, my Megastone. So yeah, that is about nothing. Got a lot of sensor damage. So yeah, I Mega Evolve here. I cannot quite remember if I went for the Stealth Rocks. Let's see. Heal for the Earthquake, which does about a 20%, 15% as I go for the Stealth Rock, just to get that hazard damage going. You never know when it might come in handy. So yeah, more Sandstorm damage, just stopping the Black Sludge from scaling up. So yeah, Earthquake goes off, takes me down to 58 as I go for my own Earthquake, which should take him out, and it did. So yeah, that's one down for him. Now he goes out into his Malamar. So Malamar's kind of tricky because I know I'm like, I don't want a superpower, but I also gotta think about the Simple Beam. I don't know if that's still a thing, but so I just went into my Slowbro as heal for the superpower, just to scout, because Slowbro is my physical tank. That did 17 damage. I'm like, okay, I can take another one. So now that I don't have the Rocky Helmet, I have to rely even more on my Regenerator. So he goes for the Foul Play, which is not gonna do a hell lot because it's not stab, and I don't have the greatest attack stat on Earth. So I just switch out just to get more Regenerator health into my Rotom, just because I wanted to get the burn. So he gets another superpower off, which is gonna give him another attack and defense boost, which still doesn't do much. So he withdraws, whatever, into his Collie Pit. I know these things like to set up, like Baton Pass after 2 speed boost and protect and whatever. So just the Will-O-Wisp lands, which I wanted to hit the what's name, Malamar, but burn Collie Pit, good as nothing. So yeah, burn damage and everything takes him about 25% as he goes for the protect. I went for the Volt Switch just in case he didn't, or just in case he Baton Passed right away. So he's gonna get burned, which is good for me, you know. I mean, I don't mind him protect him. So he's gonna Baton Pass. And he's gonna go into his Gliscor. So it's a +2 speed Gliscor. As I go for my Voltage again, which got nullified. So I'm like, okay. Then he flings its Toxic Orb, which was interesting. I'm like, okay. I thought he was gonna go for a sub or something, so I just went for the Hydro Pump to break it. And I take the Gliscor out, which was the waste of Baton Pass. But alright, works for me. So I eat my citrus once I hit the yellow, and then after taking the poison damage. So he goes into his Explode, which I know likes to just scream at things. So I go for the Volt Switch here, knowing that I outspeed. As I go for my special wall, which is my Tyranitar, and after the Sandstorm, I'm gonna be able to. Perhaps I was like, would I be able to take one? Should I? So he goes for the normal Gem Boom Burst. I was like, oh no, oh no, and he did nothing, nothing. Another Boom Burst. I'm like, okay, Tyranitar's done what it needed. Set up the storm again. Nothing. Crunch off. So yeah, Tyranitar's he's just being a boss right now. So he goes out into his Malamar. I just switched out of Tyranitar because I wanted to use him as Death Father afterwards, and just to get a last Sandstorm setup, and perhaps getting the what's the ability called? Sunrush ability on my Excadrill. So he goes for the superpower again on my Slowbro. Getting the boost. Doesn't matter. He gets buffed by the Sandstorm. I do as well. Go for another superpower. As I go for the Scald. Here I was kind of wanting to know how much will I take next hit to see when I needed to do the Slack off. Because I knew I wanted to do a Slack off before he killed me. So you go for the superpower. Yep, not quite enough. He was like, oh my god, I'm +3. And I Slack off. And have my HP back. Yay! As the Sandstorm subsides, heal for the foul play. That's a relative good amount, but Skull's gonna take him off. Yep. My tanks are doing all the work, man. Go starting to Scolipede again. That thing's burned, so I don't have to worry about it. I just switched out because I didn't want to get hit by a bug type attack. I just went out into my Tyranitar just because I wanted dead. I wanted the Scolipede to attack and do 5 damage to me so I can safe switch into my Excadrill and just sweep the rest of its team. But he didn't kill it, and I'm like, I'm losing a turn here. So he went for the Protect that you saw. Get the speed boost. Between the Sandstorm, the leftovers, and the speed boost, the end of turn takes longer than the turn. So he goes for a Battle Pass after the Protect, switching into his Magnezone. He goes for a Flash Cannon, which is gonna wreck my remaining 5 HP. Here we go for my Excadrill again, because I wanted to use the Sandstorm on my advantage. I didn't saw the Air Balloon, so I just went for the straight Earthquake, which wrecked faces. I like using Swords Dance before, but man, can be picky. Goes out into his Scolipede one last time as he dies from the Starrock damage. And yep, that was the battle. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hey, my Portal Gun. We'll see you next time. Hope you liked the battle.